Hello, I'm Rich Dean with West Coast Collector Cars in Oregon, and today we've got a very nice 1989 Ford Mustang GT Convertible to show you. Now, if you're familiar with these are the Fox body Mustangs, and they were an excellent platform. In fact, Ford used them for many years, and a lot of them went to the drag racers because they're such a nice platform for that. Probably mostly the coupes over the convertibles, but at any rate, this one very nice, 64,000 original mile car, original paint. Now, the color here is called smoke, and it's a very light gray. In fact, it probably looks white to you. Kind of does to me. But you put it up against a white car, you can see that it's gray, or maybe we'll get some clouds here today and you'll be able to tell. But beautiful paint, original paint, nice and glossy. Got this black hood treatment here. It looks really nice. Very clean everywhere you look. No damage to this car. This is just a really nice original GT. Take you into the interior. Nice door panels. This is called Opal Gray in here, and these seats are very comfortable. Even got a kind of a leg bolster there, headrest. And you'll notice here, this is a roll bar that obviously clears the convertible top. The top is a power top, and it just kind of gives it a nice look, particularly when the top is down. Everything's original, the carpets, everything's nice and clean, 5-speed manual. Very nicely optioned car. Power steering, power front disc brakes, air conditioning, power windows, mirrors, door locks. You got a power lumbar seat on the driver's side. But there's a nice little surprise under the hood that I'm going to show you here in a minute. Might point out the website to you, westcoastcollectorcars.com, where I've got pictures of the undercarriage as well, and you'll see that it's very clean. It's a 2-owner car. The original owner owned it up until about a year or so ago, so he just was very meticulous with the car and took very good care of it. And it's a West Coast car. Show you the trunk here. Nothing too exciting. Might be able to show you underneath here. We've got original spare and so forth. See that gray paint under there? It's never been down on the car, of course. All nice up in here, clean. All your trenches, so forth, are nice. Trunk closes easy. You've got an aftermarket Borla exhaust here, which is a little bit more of a performance exhaust system. Sounds good. Take you in the interior on this side. All the gauges work, all the lights work. Now what I was going to show you under the hood, I might as well show you this here. Look at these A-pillar gauges here. This car has a little Vortex supercharger on it. So what that will do is it'll put you on par performance-wise with many of the 5th generation Mustangs. So kind of a nice upgrade there as well. It's had a little suspension work to it, bigger sway bars. You got Coney shocks all the way around, which are a high-performance shock. You've got performance coil springs that bring it down just a little bit. I mean, if you're going to get a Mustang and you like these Mustangs, this one's set up very nicely. Particularly with this paint color, I really like it. Original factory wheels, and these are brand new radials all the way around. Show you under the hood here. These had a prop rod and a setup right there. So 302 5.0 liter. Here was the supercharger that we talked about. This is definitely going to give you probably over stock at least probably 100, maybe even more horsepower over what originally would have been for this car. But very nicely done. Clean up under here. All original decals and so forth are in place. Car lived in the garage when it wasn't being driven. Nice low miles, you know. By the time they get to this age, you know, 1989, you know, next year, that's 30 years old. So this car has really been treated very nicely, you know, 30-year-old car. It's great condition. So what I like to do now is I'll hop in the car, start it up. You kind of hear it run. It's got a little bit of a camshaft, a little bit of a performance camshaft to go, you know, along with that supercharger. And what I'll do is I'll just drive it around the parking lot so you can kind of see it move and so forth. Of course, I can't get into the performance in this small confined area, but you know, at least you'll kind of get a sense of what it looks like. In fact, I think what I might do is I'll also put the top down. It's a power top, so maybe you can kind of see that too. In the boot, you'll see this on the website. It's a nice boot that goes around, you know, on the top, you know, when the top is down, fits nice and tight, looks great. But you'll see the pictures there on the website. So let me do that. Probably hear that supercharger whine a little bit. It's always kind of a cool sound, but you know, if you've never driven one of these, they drive nice and tight. You know, they're very nice, easy steering, very tight, close steering. This particular car rides very nicely, no disappointments. Everything, all the gauges work, all the lights work, cruise control, all the mirrors, door locks, power seat, everything's very, very nicely appointed. This is a nice car. Gotta like that color. So if I can answer any further questions for you about this 89 Mustang GT Convertible, please don't hesitate to give me a call. Again, my name is Rich Dean, and this is West Coast Collector Cars. My number is 503-851-6763, and thank you for watching today.